banned touchdown celebrations in the NFL. Big shout out to Rebound Football for the video we're about to react to.
Now, throughout NFL history, some players took touchdown celebrations a little too
Duck,
far.
duck,
and got
goose.
some ridiculous fines that you won't believe. With touchdown celebrations playing a huge role in today's league, some players like Chad Johnson would constantly put on a show for fans after scoring, where he pretty much became known for his unique after touchdown way. With Chad Johnson constantly doing strange, outrageous celebrations, some cost him some unreal money. So it made some people wonder if what he was doing was worth it, but in the end, Chad did whatever he wanted, and he didn't let the fines hold him back anytime he got a chance.
So what did he do?
In 2005, Chad was fined $5,000 for a celebration he did after catching a 54-yard touchdown against the Ravens, and the fine was for excessive and prolonged celebrating. After the touchdown,
what did he
Chad
do?
Grabbed one of the corner pylons and used it as a golf club to
that's
cut the football,
fire.
which, according to the NFL, was a cheerleader and fake proposed marriage to it. After the game, Chad was asked about the fake proposal, and he said, "I should have proposed for real if I knew I was going to get that much attention. I had it arranged with the entire Bengals team. They practice on Tuesdays, and on Tuesdays, I'm here watching film. I saw them, and I told the captain, this is what I want to do. I told her about the celebration. I said, make sure you tell the entire team so whoever's in the arena, no matter what side of the field I score on, somebody would be there." So they all knew. It was cool. Although Chad didn't receive a fine, he was bashed by the league, and many non-fans who thought the celebration was degrading and disrespectful to the cheerleader, but this is just...
Bro, what? Bro, people be so mad for no reason. Really quick, speaking of Ocho, man, look, I was literally with him like a couple weeks ago at the Super Bowl. Shout out to Ocho Cinco, man. He's a cool dude, bro. Crazy, fam. Your life is insane.
Beginning for Johnson. Proposal, he decided to plan a crazy celebration that was going to shock the entire NFL.
Okay.
During the Bengals Christmas Eve game, Chad talked about his plan saying, "On the highway, I hit a deer. I kept him. He's at home in the garage. I'm going to use him for the celebration."
Bro, that is creepy.
Prop. They might suspend me for the last game, but I think this one's worth it. But this Saturday, I'll be back to my old self. You can look forward to the celebration being part of something that has to do with Christmas. It's going to be fun.
God.
I might get in trouble, so I might as well let that out now.
He used a deer in a celebration? Hold on, I got to see this,
get in trouble for what I'm going to do, but it's worth it. This is going to be the greatest celebration of all time. Man, I actually use an animal. And as crazy as this celebration plan sounds, Chad was being serious, and many people wanted him to follow through just to see what he was actually going to do.
Okay.
After hearing lots of advice from people about the potential backlash he could get from doing something so his name to Chad Ocho Cinco in a game between the Bengals and Lions, Chad scored a touchdown and ran over to the bench to put on a poncho and sombrero that he brought prior to the game. The outfit was to match the new persona for Ocho Cinco.
Hey.
And when he got to the bench, he threw the gear on and walked around for a bit, showing off his new look and name. After the 23-13 win over the Lions, Ocho Cinco was fined $30,000 for the celebration with the poncho and sombrero, but it didn't seem like Ocho Cinco was too worried about it. He said, "That's okay. They keep jacking him up. I'll keep jacking up the celebrations." Chad also said that he set aside $100,000 in 2012 to pay for celebrations.
Wow.
This much money could easily be spent on, I play to have fun. I don't play for the dollar amount. Maybe that's why they take so much money, because they think we play for the money. Maybe they'll get the point. I play to have fun, not for the money. Come on,
I respect that.
What are you going to suspend me for? Having fun? I'm not that bad. Breaking news. Chad Ocho Cinco suspended for too many celebrations. How would that sound? I'm not hurting anybody.
That is true.
Respectful with everybody I play against. With Randy Moss being known as an all-time great receiver, he was also famous as a player to go over the top with celebrations. One of the most notable came during his time with the Vikings, and as we all know, the Packers and Vikings were a strong rivalry, so the matchups were always heated.
Yo, Randy Moss was
Green Bay
beast.
and Minnesota, Randy Moss actually mooned the Packers fans in the crowd after scoring. During
Wait,
a
he pulled his butt cheeks out?
playoff matchup between the Packers and Vikings, Randy Moss caught a 34-yard touchdown, which put them up 30-17 late in the fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Moss ran over to the side of the goalpost and pretended to pull his pants down and moon the crowd, which announcer Joe Buck called a disgusting act. And Moss was fined $10,000 for the excessive celebration.
He got fined 10 bands for doing this, bro. For doing this? Bro, that's literally fake. That's not even real. He literally just, if he really pulled his pants down, I would understand that, but that was not even oh my gosh, bro. I don't know. I guess times were different back then. I think if he did that nowadays, he wouldn't have got banned, bro, but times change.
Celebration. Moss never addressed the fine, but a few years ago, a reporter brought up that day to him, and Randy finally talked about it, saying, "I didn't know I was really going to get that type of negative attention, or of course I wouldn't have done nothing like that. No, I've never done nothing like that in my career, but it's not like I pulled my pants down or anything like that."
Exactly.
But like I said, if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change it. Now, Terrell Owens is yet another legendary player to make this list.
He used to dance on the star, right?
Receiver, but his touchdown celebrations also caught a lot of attention. In 2007, after the Patriots were caught cheating by spying on other teams' practices and other confidential things, Terrell took it upon himself to make fun of the Patriots during a win over the Dolphins.
Wait, they cheated for
after
real?
Catching a touchdown, T.O. hid behind the goalpost and pretended to act like he was spying on the other team.
Wow.
The reason he was fined was for using the ball as a prop, and as well as the NFL finding out that he pre-planned the celebration in hopes that he would score a touchdown. Owens was fined $7,500 for his celebration, making making fun of the Patriots, and after receiving a fine, Owens talked about it and said, "It wasn't even the fact that I used the goalpost as a prop. They said I used the ball. It's kind of hard to understand the rules. It's like you can't do nothing no more." Dude.
Wait, why can't you use the ball? I don't understand. Like, what's the... Sometimes I wish I could just sit in on some of these meetings and understand the reasoning behind certain things, because maybe there's valid reasons, bro. You know what I'm saying? You never know, but to me, it just doesn't sound like it makes any sense. But then again, I'm just a guy who sits in his room and plays video games for a living and talks to a camera, so who the hell am I?
It's like they're trying to find any way to take the fun out of the game, so I'm kind of limited right now as far as what I can do. Nothing's worth getting a fine for. And just a few months after his fine imitating the Patriots spying scandal, Owens was fined again for yet another celebration that he did against the Eagles. After catching a touchdown, Owens whipped out a personalized towel that he had made and started waving it around, which violated league's rules for promoting anything other than NFL licensed.
Okay, I understand that one.
A $10,000 fine for waving his towel around after the touchdown, and when he found out he was being fined, he said, "It's stuff like that. People try to make a big deal out of it. It's not any different than Chad Johnson going to the sidelines and taking out a coat. Well, I was a little towel, and now they want to make that into a big deal."
Hey.
Now back in 2012,
I ain't gonna lie, that's snitching, bro. Where I'm from the hood, bro. That's snitching, my man. If Chad Johnson could do it, why can't I? That's snitching, my boy. You should have did that. Oh my God, I know what's about to happen right here. This is when Brandon Jacobs threw the football at the like little thing, you'll see, he threw it at something and almost broke it, bro. Yo, big time Giants fan. I love this guy, bro. Brandon Jacobs, one of the best running backs of all time. Take a look at this.
the NFL decided to put a ban on any player using the football as a prop in celebration.
That was crazy.
And some of that stemmed from Chad Johnson or Ocho Cinco, who's often used the football as a prop every time he scored a touchdown. But in 2014, the NFL then put a separate ban on a certain celebration that they believed was getting out of hand. Thanks to tight end Jimmy Graham, who was still on the Saints back then. He scored against the Falcons and slam dunked the football so hard on the goalpost that it completely bent the metal. Thankfully for
how strong? All right, is that metal or plastic? Like, how strong do you have to be to break an NFL goalpost, bro? But you gotta be strong as hell,
Jimmy,
bro.
the Lambeau Leap, which is a celebration burned into the Packers' history, will still remain a legal celebration, but the vice president of officiating talked about the recent bans on celebrations and said, "We grandfathered in some, the Lambeau Leap and things like that, but dunking will come out. Using the ball as a prop or any object as a prop, whether that's the goalpost, crossbar, that'll come out, and that will be a foul next season." Hall of Famer tight end Tony Gonzalez loved to do the dunking celebration in game, and he was one of the original entrepreneurs for in-game celebration. And this dunking rule was put into place right after he retired, and when he heard about the news, he tweeted and said, "The NFL says no more dunking over the goalpost. This one I don't understand. Looks like I got out just in time." But many players over the years love to do this dunking celebration, including recently retired Calvin Johnson, who not only did it plenty of times, but after they put the fine in play trying to ban the celebration, he even came out and said, "I'm still going to dunk. I just won't touch the rim," referring to—
You gotta understand, bro, like, dude, you can literally mess up, like, bro, if you break the goalpost, like, they have to delay the game. There's a lot that, like, goes into that because goalpost is a way you score the football, bro. So I understand that. That should have been banned because you're out, like, Jimmy Graham is breaking it, bro. That's like, come on, bro. Like, when he broke it, I bet you they had to wait like 30 minutes to fix it, right? Go in the comments, let me know.
The goalpost. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell commented on the entire situation a few years ago and felt that any celebrations delaying the game whatsoever would be against the rules.
Exactly.
This dunking one had to go because of the damage and delay it could in fact cause, but the statement said dunking falls under that category because of the possibility that the goalpost could be dislodged and require repairs. It also violates a rule that remains in place, using the goalpost as a prop. That's largely why it was banned in 2014, after being popularized by tight end Tony Gonzalez and Jimmy Graham. Other than Calvin Johnson, Jimmy Graham, and Tony Gonzalez, we've seen many players attempt this over the years, including Donald Penn, the legendary Drew Brees, and even Devontae Adams, who threw down a one-of-a-kind
Drew Brees tried to do that?
Celebration. Now, when Nate Burleson always
Drew Brees tried to do that? There's no way. I gotta see that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta see this, bro. No way hold on. The's no way Drew Brees tried to do this. Hold on. No way Drew Brees did this. No way. Oh my God, that is so funny. That is so funny. Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's cool. Dang, that's so cool.
On his sleeve, he got a hefty fine for wearing an undershirt and showing it off during the game. At a Sunday afternoon game at Ford Field in
Detroit, you can't wear undershirts?
Nate Burleson came out of the locker room for a pregame and was spotted lifting up his jersey, which underneath it had a white shirt with black writing. Nobody in the stands or TV was able to read what it said until he stopped, and everyone saw it said, "What up, doe?" Not only did Burleson break the league's code for wearing shirts that represent something other than the NFL or the Lions, but during the game, he caught a touchdown and quickly punted the ball into the stands, so the NFL ended up fining Nate $15,000
$15K for a punt?
Breaking the rules for excessive celebration. He spoke about his actions and said, "It was spontaneous. I didn't plan it. I was very apologetic afterwards. I ran over to the head coach, to the offensive coordinator."
Wait, that's him? Oh, wait, this is Nate, bro. I thought this guy was just somebody who talks on like ESPN and stuff. I didn't know he was a player.
The special teams guys apologizing for putting the team in that position. And with Antonio Brown being a main topic of conversation around the league recently, many have forgotten about AB being fined for nearly 6 figures back in 2016
Six figures?
Touchdown celebration.
That's 100,000
Just a few months
minimum.
after a huge fine for twerking in the end zone, Brown was fined yet again for a choreographed celebration that he and Le'Veon Bell had planned in case one of them scored. During the Thanksgiving night celebration, he was fined $24,000 for his role in the dance, and Bell was fined $12,000 for his participation.
Damn.
He knows, we all know, Coach Tomlin brought it up yesterday, that is a huge penalty and we can't do that. We put our kick coverage team in a bad situation and we can't have that, and AB knows that. In week 1 of the 2016 season, Antonio Brown caught a touchdown against the Redskins and instantly put his hands on his knees and started twerking.
Yo, why does he twerk like that? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I know he's a guy, so it shouldn't move all good and stuff, but that was bad twerks. I ain't gonna lie, if that was me, I think I would do a little bit better, right? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Pause, but like, that's bad twerks, bro. That's bad
Not only did it
twerks.
shock the fan base in Washington, but it also stunned the ref right there, who instantly threw a flag for unsportsmanlike conduct. Brown was eventually fined $15,000 for his dance in the end zone, but when he caught up with ESPN to talk about the fine, he said money is nothing to a boss. The NFL released a statement about Antonio Brown's twerking being considered a sexual act when they said, we're going to send a tape out in the next week or so to clarify some of these things, but the key is, if it's a gesture that either mimics a violent act, that's something with a firearm or a bow and arrow, or sexually suggestive acts, those are unsportsmanlike conduct. That's something that the officials will flag. That's direct from the competition committee. That's something that we're going to try to be as consistent as possible.
Hey, I respect that.
Situation also led to another fine for another reason during the twerking moment. Apparently, his cleats were also against league rules at the time.
Wow.
$9,000 for the blue cleats.
Bro, so he got fined like 60 bands?
To ridiculous fines, and he's been forced to pay up to $40,000, $50,000 for skipping media
Oh
days
my
and practices.
gosh.
But with him being worth over $25 million, he can easily afford any fine that comes his way at this point. So I say let the celebrations go, man. It's just having fun.
That's crazy, bro.
What are you doing with your life right now, bro?
Wow, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, a lot of these, I can tell this kind of, this is an old video 4 years ago. Cause like, I don't know, his videos are better like now. Like they sound better. They're more fast paced and stuff. But yo, I ain't gonna lie, those are some crazy bands, bro. Hey man, let's go ahead and check on the, you know what I'm saying, the channel real quick, a health check. Firstly, I just want to say, bro, I thank you guys so much and I love and appreciate you guys for everything, bro. I just recorded like 4 videos just now. You know what I'm saying? I've been grinding for you boys. We're at 25,000 subscribers right now. Hopefully by the time that you're watching this video, what should I say? Hopefully we're at 26.5K. Hopefully we're at 26.5K. Let me know in the comments what we actually are at when this drops. But yeah, man, I do love and support and appreciate all you guys for showing your love and support and appreciation for me. Make sure you always put God first. And listen, bro, life is amazing, bro. I was just at the Super Bowl recently, bro, which is crazy. Oh, man, bro. I was with Justin Jefferson, bro. Met a lot of NFL guys with Ocho Cinco again for the second time. Like, life has just been crazy, bro. And my birthday was literally yesterday, bro. The time of this recording, February 24th is my birthday. Just turned 25 years old. And, man, like YouTube has been my job and my bread and butter since I was 20 years old, bro. That is absolutely insane, bro. 5 years on this platform. 5 years on this platform, bro. Wow, that is crazy, bro. Let's get another 5, man. Let's get another 5 going. Hopefully in the next 5, hopefully I'm at 2, 3, 4, 5 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Just going up on my main channel, on this channel. Hopefully we at like 1 million on this channel or more, bro. You just never know. But if you take a look at my channel, bro, you know what I'm saying? On videos, and we'll go ahead and do my oldest. My first real video was 4 years ago, but you know, 5 years ago is when I started, bro. And like my first actual YouTube video where like I did something was 4 years ago. Oh man, so crazy, bro. The grind. Oh man, 4 years ago, face of the franchise. Times flies, man. Let me take a look at some of my homies. Let's see how long Pizza's been doing this. That's my dog right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, videos, go to oldest. 9 years. My boy's been here for about 9-10 years right now as well. He was at this point where I'm at like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Crazy. Let's see where my boy TD Barrett, you know what I'm saying? These are my homies I'm looking at, man. It's just cool to see, like, you know what I'm saying, how long people's been doing YouTube. 9 years ago as well. Crazy, bro. Wow, bro. So many people has been doing. Let me see my dog MMG. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy just to see how long, like, people have been doing this. Look, 9 years. So a lot of people started like 9 years ago, bro. That just goes to show, man, I still got a lot of long ways to go, bro. I'm still fairly early in this game. I just started 4 or 5 years ago. So a lot of these guys been doing it double as long as me. And that's just like hella motivation, bro, to keep going. It shows that there's you can keep going. You know what I'm saying? There's no timeline on this, bro. So pretty crazy, man. Appreciate you guys so much. Love and support. Make sure you always put God first. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Eli Mack. Gang, gang.